Volume 3, Number 18, The Night Out. As we were winding down and getting things to a close, we decided to leave early as the babies were sleepy and it was just getting to be a long night. Watching the Super Bowl, at least part of it was at least exciting enough, but getting the kids down to bed was really the plan. So we were passing through town and we got to see the fire show at our local Branson Landing. It was fun and exciting just to see the skyline. Boy, said Grace. Michael, it was nice to watch some of the game, but we're exhausted. Yeah, I knew we weren't going to make it through the whole game. I'm not sure who's going to win the game, but like I said, it was nice to at least go for the short time that we went. Yeah, I understand, said Elijah. I'm sleepy, Dad. Besides, we have to get to school in the morning. Yes, said Jenny. I'm tired too. Let's get home. Yeah. Plus, we have babies that need to get to bed. So, as we made our way around and we enjoyed the skyline as things were coming to a close, Mom and Dad were headed home. We don't need Mom and Dad to be any more tired as well. Whoever wins the Super Bowl, I'm sure it's going to be a big game. I told you, Grace, said Michael, that we were not going to be able to go through the whole night. It's going to be a long night of football and a lot of excitement. So that's okay. We have young kids to think of, said Grace. So as they made their way home and watched the skyline go from light to dark, it was an easy decision to get home and get the kids to bed. One by one, we got the kids to bed, said Grace. And it was easy to get the kids to sleep because they were tired. Mike, I'm glad that we got home when we did. They fell right to sleep. Well, it's just you and me, Grace. Mom and Dad are home. They've been spending a lot of time. It's a good night to get some rest. We can always enjoy the night sky, though, Michael. I'm tempted to watch the game, but at the same time, I'm not really too concerned about it. It's not like I watched the Super Bowl. It's not like I watched the season. No, we'll find out who won later on. It's always good to find out later on anyway. I can't sit through the whole game, said Michael to Grace. I'm always just testy like that. I'll be jumping up like everybody else anyway, said Michael. Yeah. Besides, I've lost interest in watching the game. All that pre-game hype and all that stuff, all that is just promoting the game. You get kind of tired of it, even though the kids got their t-shirts and everything, and it was fun. It was fun for the time being. I'm glad they got to enjoy the church Super Bowl party, though. That was the best part. Hanging out with the church family is always a fun time. Yeah, sometimes with kids, though, as I've learned, said Grace to Michael, you know when it's time to go home. And yeah, it's a good excuse to leave early. Yeah, said Michael, that's one thing I've learned. I've learned to love my rest more. So as they were contemplating, it's a good time to maybe grab some water and drink a glass of water. Let's do that, Grace. Okay, Michael. Since it's just you and me and everybody's off for the night, we have to think about what's ahead. We have plans, big plans this week. Yeah, the stretch limousine. That's a big idea. Yeah, that's going to be a big part of our week. Yeah, I'm excited about that, said Grace. And the rooftop dance, too. Do you want to check out? I mean, you don't have to, but do you have a pair of dancing shoes? Yeah, I have dancing shoes. I wear a special pair of shoes just to dance, especially if it's a rooftop. Well, it's actually a dance floor, I think. So don't worry about it, Grace. Oh, good, said Grace. I'm relieved. I really don't want to be dancing on a rooftop, to be honest with you. That would be a little tacky. You know what I mean? Ha 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 ha, said Michael. You have a good choice of words. So, as Grace and Michael were drinking a glass of water, you know what? I enjoyed myself though. I did enjoy going to this Super Bowl Sunday dinner. I wish we could have stayed a little bit longer, but I could tell by looking at the kids, they were ready to pass out. They looked exhausted. Well, we watched a little bit of the game. Probably not enough, but it was time to go home. Honey, with little children, you know when it's time to go home. You know the cue. Yeah, I know when I'm tired, it's time to go home. It's exhausting. So, do you have any work plans this week? Not really. I'm just going in as a supervisor role. I can go in and I'm flexible and I can just check out what's going on. Michael Carrington's going to be there for the February 14th dinner date, so he can always fill me in if he chooses to, but it's supposed to be a date, so we're not supposed to talk about work. It's just going to be a dinner, dance, and a pleasant night out. Mom and Dad are really going to enjoy themselves. Oh, as far as Stacy's concerned, being as tomorrow's Michelle's last day till she comes back on the 20th, it's going to be hard because we're going to miss Michelle. Michelle will be fine as long as she is okay with her replacement and training her tomorrow. I don't think she's going to be training her at all. I think we're going to have to kind of train her ourselves. She'll get the hang of it. She knows. The agency, Miss Jackson will explain everything that she needs to do. She's basically going to just do what Michelle does until Michelle comes back. Okay, well, we're still going to have to show her around and do the regular stuff that we usually do. So she's basically the nanny. She's going to have to lay the kids down for naps and do the same things that Michelle does. So I'm kind of nervous. It makes me miss Michelle already. Michelle is going to be busy planning her wedding. That's a big thing. I hope Michelle is not overwhelmed like we were. Yeah, me too. So as they sit and talk about all the plans they have this week, between the limousine ride, the rooftop dancing, and all the events for the wedding anniversary, they get a phone call from Johnny. Hello? Hey, Johnny. So you ready for this week? Oh, Johnny, you're a breath of fresh air. We were just talking about that. Yeah, we're ready. So are we leaving at 6 or 7? Well, the actual limousine will be here at 7. So we'll be there the limousine will be here at 7. We're leaving at 7. So be here at 6. We have like an appetizer here. We're going to have sushi and basically we'll have champagne in the limousine. It's for drink. It's the purpose of the limousine is that we don't drink and drive. Okay, so what we can do is I basically drive to your house, leave the keys at your house, and we'll basically be dropped off. Is that how it works? Yeah, that's how it's going to work. Okay, you got it. So we can drink champagne in the limousine. Yes. As long as you know that this is the rule. No drinking and driving. The limousine will drop you off at your house and you can pick up your car the next day. Or we'll pick you up and you can get your car. However it works. Okay, sounds like a plan. I'm so excited about this. Sounds like so much fun. Yeah, it's going to work out just fine. Everybody's going to have fun. It's going to be safe too. Safe enough that you won't have to worry about your car. You can leave it in my driveway and you'll be fine. That sounds great. I just want to confirm we're ready for this big night out and it's going to be a lot of fun, said Johnny. Vanessa's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it and we'll talk to you later. Excellent, Johnny. Talk to you later. And as Michael hangs up and says to Grace, hey, Grace, I just got off the phone with Johnny. He's confirming for February 14th. Yeah, that sounds so great. We were just talking about it, literally. Yeah, literally. I mean, all we have to do is get a confirmation from Michael. Well, we already got a confirmation from Michael. We don't need to double check. I know Michael. He's one of those people. When he says something, he means it. Unless something comes up with his baby or anything, that's the plan. So it's mom, dad, Johnny, Vanessa, you and I, and Michael and Julie. So that's it. That's enough. That's just the four couples going out on a night out of the town, champagne, and all the rest is up at the rooftop inn. Is it the rooftop inn or is it the rooftop restaurant? I think it's the rooftop restaurant or the rooftop inn. Do we have reservations? Yes, we do. I made sure we had reservations. Okay, good. Whew, I'm relieved. Listen, I'm ready for bed. I don't know about you, but I could use some extra sleep. You ready for bed? Yeah, I am. All right, let's see. Did you need to get a shower? Yeah, I might just take a shower. Well, I don't know if you're feeling up to get in the shower first, but I can always wait till you're after you're done, Michael. Let me go in and take a shower first, and then you can go ahead, and I'll meet you in the bedroom. Okay, Michael. So Michael goes upstairs to take a shower first, since he's the quickest. It always takes Grace a little bit longer. So as Grace waits and wonders about all these things that are going on and swirling through her mind about all the events, this is a big week. Stacy's going to be here. And of course, the big event, the wedding anniversary. This is it. This is the big week. It's enough to overwhelm somebody, of course, naturally, but it's not going to be big. Once it's all said and done, they'll get to relax and enjoy themselves. So as Michael's showering and cleaning up for the night, the babies are asleep, the kids are asleep. It's nice to close up the night. She cleans up what's left of the kitchen and she's ready to get her shower herself. She sees and hears a little peep, a little bird chirping at the window. Already. Spring's almost there. It's almost here. Just a matter of time. And she hears Michael getting out of the shower and she's ready to take a shower. Michael, are you done with the shower? Yeah, I'm done. Okay, I'm going to shower myself. I'll meet you in the bedroom. So Grace goes ahead and gets a shower and cleans up herself and gets ready for bed here soon after. Oh, so relaxed. I needed this shower so bad, said Grace, thinking to herself out loud. And just as she's getting out of the shower and dries off, she hears a little whimper. She's just drying off and she gets her robe on, and it's Jenny. Jenny, why are you up, honey? Mommy, I can't sleep. Oh, baby. So she goes into the bedroom and gets Jenny back to sleep. Jenny, it's okay, honey. Mommy, you just took a shower. Yes. Okay. Can you sleep with me for a few minutes? Yes. Let's say a prayer. So Jenny and Grace say a little prayer before Jenny goes back to sleep. And before you know it, Jenny's fast asleep. Oh, boy. So she stays there for a moment and waits till Jenny's fast asleep. And then she tiptoes outside the door before Jenny would notice. And she's obviously fast asleep. Grace goes back into the bedroom and notices Michael's almost ready to nod off. Michael, good night. Good night, Grace. Oh, by the way, Jenny just tried, well, she did wake up. Oh, she did? Said Michael. Yeah. But she's asleep now. Michael said, relieved. She's okay? Yeah, she's okay. Sweet dreams, Michael. Sweet dreams, Grace. I love you. I love you too, Michael. As they both laid in the bed, getting a long night's rest, it was well deserved and well earned. As the night came to a close, it was so happy and rested sleep.